What's up everyone, Crypto Underground is back with an update video on Bitcoin and of course also for new upcoming cryptos guys, because Bitcoin Hyper is currently breaking new records. We're gonna have a look into that, but first of course why I believe that we are potentially in danger for the next coming days here to fall to much lower levels before eventually we see new all-time highs for Bitcoin. We're gonna have a look into that guys, and of course I update you every day whatever is going on here in the crypto space guys. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just sharing you all my opinions and price analysis about new upcoming cryptos that are very hyped right now that you can check out here in the video description. And of course when it comes to Bitcoin trading and altcoins trading, I'm sharing all my opinions, my price analysis and so on. So everything in this video is no financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor. And of course whenever you're trading here in the crypto space, also with leverage, you always are running into high risk, so always do your own research as well. And now guys, we're gonna dive here straight into the Bitcoin price in the daily time frame, because unfortunately we are still below our resistance right here at $118,000. Bitcoin still didn't manage here to break through, and that is of course a sign of weakness. And also if we have a look into the indicators, you can see that right now we are in this toppy area and everything is basically going sideways and down. That means that this opens up of course the risk to come down to test important support levels. Also I'm waiting here for my confirmation sell signal to be approved basically potentially by next week, because also in the 4-hour and 3-hour time frame we are coming now into oversold conditions, so a little bounce is possible. But if that bounce is not taking us above the resistance, so above 118k, it's very likely that we will roll over and come back down. So we are coming into a very crucial important week, because if Bitcoin with the next bounce is not able to break through this resistance, I'm afraid that we could enter into a prolonged consolidation phase or even come back down towards major support levels. And the next major support levels are here on the daily time frame guys. First, of course, here the 20 daily and 100 daily moving average, all at around 113k. This is a major support area that Bitcoin has right now. If we would see in the next coming days here a continuation to the downside, and if we would lose this support, the next one is here at the bottom line of the Keltner channels. That is always as a very strong support acting here whenever we are in a downtrend, currently at 110k. And if we also would lose this support, then the next major one is here at the 200 daily moving average, which in my opinion is like the worst case scenario right here at around $103,000 to $104,000. So watch out for those levels guys if you're trading right now over on Bybit for example, or Mexi Global or whatever exchange with leverage. Of course I'm doing also some scalp trading right now. I'm using those exchanges that you find here. Feel free to sign up with my links to get also the maximum deposit bonuses possible there. On Bybit for example, you always have like $5,000 bonus or something like that, so definitely sign up with my link. And if we go over into some altcoins guys like Ethereum, you can also see that here also we are still going sideways. Also here we're still in this consolidation phase, so also here for Ethereum we are basically waiting for Bitcoin to make the next big move. The same is also valid for Solana, for Tron. They're all in this consolidation phase, and of course wherever Bitcoin is going, the altcoins will follow. And we also have another problem right now. This is the US dollar dominance guys. Once here we're gonna see a push to the upside, which is very likely at this moment. Here we are very inverse correlated, so the US dollar dominance, whenever it's going up, it's bearish for the crypto market, so for the Bitcoin price for example, and in overall the altcoins of course as well. And here you can see that we have exactly the opposite. Here we are in oversold condition, we got buy signals, money flow is increasing, the RSI is testing now the 50 level, and if this, or once this buy signal is confirmed here, this will trigger at least a run up here for the next coming days to maybe retest this resistance up here in the US dollar dominance. And whenever that is the case, that is of course bearish for the crypto market, or at least for the Bitcoin price, because when people or when traders are switching back from cryptos into stable coins like USDT, so when the US dollar dominance is going up, that is of course bearish, because that means that people are taking profits into stable coins and they want to have stable coins right now instead of being invested in cryptos like Bitcoin for example as well. And also keep in mind guys that we are still overall in this bigger falling wedge in the bigger picture here with the US dollar dominance, in theory a bullish pattern. But as long as we stay within this pattern, we're gonna keep going down. That means that the bull run will continue for the crypto market. But once we break out here to the upside, then we are in big danger that the bear market will start. But until then, I think that Bitcoin and overall the crypto market, they will remain in a bull run until here we're gonna see the breakout to the upside, or of course also to the downside. It's possible, but since this is a bullish pattern, they tend more to break out to the upside than to the downside, and this is of course what we have to look at and wait basically for weekly closes above the resistance or below the support. This is what I'm watching at, and that's why I think this upcoming week is a very, very important week. It is a decisive week because I think that we're gonna have a bounce, yes, but will that bounce bring us above 118k? That is the key resistance that needs to get broken right now. We will see what happens, but meanwhile, of course, we can wait. We can enjoy some crypto stuff here in the crypto world, like new cryptos, play games here in the crypto space, and of course also investing into new cryptos that are upcoming. At least for me, this is what I'm doing. If you want to be following me, then of course feel free to use the links in the video description. This is the complete list of new hyped upcoming cryptos like Bitcoin Hyper. We also have Maxi Doge, Pepe Node, and so on. Some of them, they still offer very high API. Pepe Node, for example, over 1000% staking rewards. Also here we can stake those coins and get like a lot of coins in rewards until launch. Here I bought into this one here, and thanks to the high API, you can see that I already got like the same amount that I invested already back in rewards. And this is the magic here whenever you're buying early into those new coins. For Bitcoin Hyper, which is the biggest one, guys, this one raised now over 17 millions, which is of course insane, guys, and that's why of course I'm buying into Bitcoin Hyper, because the hype is very big about this new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin. And you can see the open interest here is very big, over 17 millions raised now. They broke a new milestone, and that's why of course I'm buying in. And also here you can see that based on the listing here, it should be going live basically during this Q3 or Q4 of this year, and that's why I'm expecting the big launch of the token very, very soon. So definitely stay tuned, guys, also when it comes to new cryptos, because very often at launch they are having a nice run up. Of course, it's no financial advice. We don't know what will happen with those new coins at launch, but I remain bullish because we have a very big interest about this new Bitcoin Hyper as well, and many other new upcoming cryptos. But the cool feature about this one is that it's not just a meme coin. This one is also a utility coin. It's going to be a Solana driven layer 2 on top of Bitcoin that opens up the gate for new possibilities on the chain of Bitcoin, which is of course still the king and the biggest crypto out there. What will happen with Bitcoin, we're gonna see in the next coming hours and days, of course next week most likely, because then we're gonna have a resolution if we're gonna have here a nice bounce or if we're gonna continue to crash lower here, and this and we failed basically to break above this resistance here. We're gonna see that, but overall I remain bullish for Q4 of 2025, and I also told you guys based on different indicators that you can see of course in my channel, so be subscribed here. Also our community is raising every day, so make sure to be subscribed here. Be active, leave a comment, leave a like, because the more active you are, the more I see you, the more likely it is I'm gonna select you also as the lucky winner of the next $100 giveaway that we're gonna do at 2,000 subscribers. So that's why make sure to be subscribed here and be active in this channel. And therefore, of course, we're going to see what happens. I am remaining bullish, of course. Check out the videos why I believe that Bitcoin will go to much higher levels. Of course, no financial advice, only my own analysis, but make sure to watch all the videos that I did in the last couple of days. There exactly I explain you why I believe that for Bitcoin I'm bullish for Q4 of 2025, and that I expect still around prices around 200k for Bitcoin in this bull cycle. And until then, of course, we can keep accumulating, especially whenever we see weaknesses in the markets or pullbacks. Of course, no financial advice, guys, just my own opinions, so stay tuned, be subscribed, of course. Thank you for watching, have a great weekend, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Crypto Underground over for now.